It is such a great honor to be with you here this morning and to stand with so many great candidates and to have the opportunity to share the stage with your extraordinary congressional delegation. I want to thank your chairman, your incomparable chairman, Ray Buckley, for organizing this nice meet and greet this morning for us all. And I want to thank you for the wonderful welcome you've given me and my family and my 4 daughters and my wife, April, as we've traveled around your state across the last several years and made over 20 trips. So thank you very much. So it's incredibly important that the next president of the United States understand how connected everything is. You know, several weeks ago, we watched in horror as the Amazon burned, the lungs of the world. Why did this happen? Well, it happened because farmers in Brazil burned trees to clear fields to grow soybeans. Why did they want to grow soybeans? Well, because the largest buyer of soybeans in the world, China, is no longer buying soybeans from the largest seller of soybeans in the world, the United States of America. So Trump's stupid trade war, which is destroying farmers all around this country, is also affecting our ability to deal with global warming. It's interconnected. This week we watched as the Prime Minister and the Parliament of the United Kingdom wrestled with Brexit, something born out of protectionism and isolationism, something that, in my opinion, will hurt the British people, but it will certainly destabilize the European Union. And you know who's happy about that? Trump and Putin. That's right. Here at home, we watch as our president engages in a war against immigrant children. Children separated from their families in an immoral act. Children he's trying to deport who are here getting critical medical services. We're better than that. All of us are better than that. We watch as our Congress won't do anything to deal with common sense gun safety. It's gotten so bad. When I was in Manchester last year, a young police officer told me the most popular item that parents were buying for their kids in elementary school was not some new hot pair of sneakers or some toy, but it was bulletproof Kevlar backpacks. That's how bad this has gotten. And we watch how this president does nothing to help the economic struggles of hardworking Americans who are suffering from low pay and high housing costs and expensive drugs and a lack of opportunities in hollowed-out towns. All of these things are connected. These are some of the defining issues of our time, and we need new leadership to deal with them. And we need a modern Democratic Party to confront these issues. We need leaders who understand that the world is interconnected and interdependent, and the United States should not be retreating, but we should be leading. We should be leading on climate. We should be leading on the migration crisis. We should be leading on human rights and security and, yes, trade. Because Trump's form of isolationism is the wrong answer to every question, and the Democratic Party has to have a totally different vision. We need leaders who want to invest in our future. I believe we're standing at the threshold of extraordinary breakthroughs in life sciences and energy. We can cure cancer. We can cure Alzheimer's. We can do it. We can develop the technologies in battery and transmission and direct air capture that can not only save our country but save the planet. But we need a president who has a vision for the future and wants to invest in the basic research and harness the U.S. innovation economy. We need a leader who wants to solve the problems that are facing hardworking Americans with real solutions, not with ideology. The American people need solutions. As president, I promised to fight for a $2 trillion infrastructure program, create jobs, and improve the lives of our citizens. As president, I promised to double the earned income tax credit. 14 million more people will be on it, and they'll get double the payment. That's the single most effective thing we can do to lift up working families. As president, I promised to create a form of universal health care, but allow the American people to have choice. As president, I promised to fight for universal pre-K, expanded early childhood education, and ensuring that we don't have the student loan crisis we have now. These are real solutions, and we need leadership. And my style of leadership is different because I have a different background. I'm the grandson of immigrants who had to fight hard to get to this country. I'm the son of a construction worker who was fortunately in a union, and that union changed our lives. I became an entrepreneur and created thousands of jobs, and then I had the privilege of serving in the Congress of the United States. I'm the only person running for president with real experience in the private sector and real experience in government. That background is about getting things done and solving problems. And the biggest problem we need to solve is defeating Donald Trump. By any measure, nothing comes close. And the way to beat Donald Trump is to make sure we can capture the fastest growing party in this country, independence. In 2018, there was a roadmap. We put forth amazing Democrats who built a big tent Democratic Party where progressives and moderates and independents and disaffected Republicans got on board. We flipped the House, and that's our formula forward to win the White House. But there's more. You know, Trump is the symptom of a disease, and we have to cure the disease. And the disease is divisiveness. And this is our mission together, not just as Democrats, but as citizens of this country, to find the America that has been lost through corruption, lost through inaction, lost through a sentiment that your enemy is your fellow American. We have to return to the roots that this great country and the tree of liberty grew from, in the sunlight of a cause worth fighting for. This notion that we're all in it together, that united we do stand. That is the calling of the Democratic Party at this moment in time. That is the leadership that we need for this country and to defeat Donald Trump. And that is why I'm running for president, to be the leader that can defeat Donald Trump, and also to be the leader that can build a better future, invest in our future, solve problems, and remind the American people that the United States has to lead not only here, but around the world. God bless you. Thank you, New Hampshire. Thank you for having me, and have a great convention. Thank you. Thank you.